Some people are born into privilege, with doors open and opportunities handed to them. Others start with nothing, facing struggles most of us can't even picture. Cramped apartments, sleeping in a car, these were the humble beginnings of people who would later become millionaires. So what does it take to rise from nothing and achieve unimaginable success? Which decisions can completely change the course of a life? Stick around and watch till the end, because the upcoming stories will show you exactly how ordinary people overcame impossible odds and achieved extraordinary success, revealing lessons you can apply to your own life. 1. Howard Schultz. From the streets of Brooklyn's Canarsie housing projects, Howard Schultz grew up witnessing hardship daily. His father bounced between low-paying blue-collar jobs, and the family often faced financial instability. He watched his father's frustration and resilience firsthand, a seed that would shape his future. Winning a football scholarship to Northern Michigan University made Schultz the first in his family to attend college, and he never forgot where he came from. After graduation, he worked at Xerox and eventually joined Starbucks, a small coffee bean company. Traveling to Italy, he saw cafes as a community hub, a place to gather, work, and connect. Starbucks could be more than coffee. It could become a global social experience. When Schultz bought Starbucks for $3.8 million, people thought he was crazy. Most businesses of that size fail. But he believed in creating something that resonated emotionally with people. He expanded slowly but thoughtfully, keeping quality and culture at the center. Schultz used personal hardship to fuel vision. He didn't just want financial security, he wanted to create something meaningful. He bet on people, community, and an idea that many couldn't see yet. Starbucks grew into a global empire, transforming coffee culture worldwide and making Schultz a billionaire. 2. Paul DeJoria. Once homeless and living in his car, Paul DeJoria faced rejection at every turn. Homelessness, foster care, and rejection were constants. As an adult, he lived in his car, moving from one dead-end sales job to another, barely scraping by. With just $700, he co-founded John Paul Mitchell Systems in 1980. Going door to door, facing constant rejection, he pushed through. He focused on quality, creating professional-grade hair products people would reorder. He didn't chase fast money. He chased credibility and trust. Later, he co-founded Patron Tequila, applying the same principles: quality, brand story, and strategic growth. He stayed resilient in the face of rejection, prioritized creating something people needed and valued, and made giving back a central part of his success. His shampoo brand became hugely successful, and Patron Tequila grew into a multi-billion-dollar business, turning homelessness into lasting wealth through grit and vision. 3. Kalpana Saroj. From rural India's poverty-stricken villages, Kalpana Saroj's childhood was filled with unimaginable challenges. Born into poverty and caste discrimination, she was married off at 12, endured abuse, and worked in a garment factory for minimal pay. But she refused to accept a life dictated by circumstance. Using a government loan, she launched a tailoring business. Slowly, she grew her operations, expanded into real estate, and eventually acquired a failing company, Kamani Tubes. Rebuilding it required negotiating with banks, restructuring operations, and handling labor issues, all while defying social norms and expectations. She leveraged every tool available: government programs, her knowledge of grassroots business, and sheer determination. She saw opportunity where others saw failure. Kalpana turned Kamani Tubes into a thriving enterprise, building personal wealth around $112 million for Dumisani Ncube. In a small Zambian village, Dumisani Ncube learned responsibility early, herding goats and sheep, but he had ambition. As a young boy, he sold pamphlets and goods to make extra money. He noticed a gap. Locals had limited access to basic goods. Starting with a small kiosk, he imported blankets, clothes, essentials from neighboring countries. Every profit was reinvested. Slowly, he built a reputation for reliability and quality. Ncube didn't wait for opportunity. He created it using his local knowledge, frugality, and reinvestment strategy. He scaled gradually but smartly, turning small actions into significant wealth. He became a self-made millionaire in Zambia, proving that even in rural areas, vision, action, and patience can produce extraordinary results. 5. Lucy Guo. At a young age, Lucy Guo was already coding and thinking ahead. Born in California, she coded from an early age, attended Carnegie Mellon University, and won a Thiel Fellowship. But she dropped out to pursue tech ventures. She co-founded Scale AI, a company providing data labeling services for artificial intelligence. Instead of waiting for traditional pathways, she embraced emerging technology. She held onto her equity, made smart strategic moves, and stayed ahead of the market. Later, she founded Passes, a platform for content creators. She bet on the future and was willing to take risks that others avoided. In 2025, she became the world's youngest self-made woman billionaire, demonstrating the power of speed, vision, and persistence in modern entrepreneurship. 6. Malkit Chan. Starting with a needle and thread, Malkit Chan transformed humble tailoring skills into global business success. He worked tirelessly, mastering his craft, and eventually started his own t-shirt manufacturing company, Janagal Exports, exporting products to Europe and Africa. His patience, discipline, and focus on quality allowed him to grow steadily. Chan built on existing skills, focused on quality, and expanded internationally when others stayed local. His small tailoring skill became a profitable export business, turning humble beginnings into a global enterprise. Analysis. All 6 stories share core patterns. Mindset outweighed circumstances. Hardship didn't stop them, it sharpened their focus. They started where they were, using whatever resources were available. Each spotted opportunities where others didn't dare, and consistently reinvested to scale their ventures. Quality and persistence were central to every success, whether in product, service, or business strategy. Many infused purpose beyond profit, building trust and community along the way. Across different continents, industries, and times, these 6 journeys prove that vision, courage, and persistent action consistently trump luck. These stories show a single truth: wealth isn't magic. It comes from action, courage, and a mindset that refuses to settle. These people didn't wait for luck. They created it. They turned hardship into fuel, small opportunities into empires, and vision into reality. Which of these journeys resonated most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments. If these stories inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to catch our next real-life millionaire story, showing exactly how people can go from nothing to extraordinary.